Cheers is on, and we'll probably do a little bit of a hybrid stream tonight with part online with the screen, maybe part in person, and a good time will be had by all. So right on, right on. Hopefully. So why don't we start off with I just got this game here. It is the handheld version of Street Fighter 4. So CM Punk is going to be showing up. But, if he does show up, good luck with that, man. Like, he's, I truly don't care. Like, he is who he is, like, he's a bad fighter. He's an above average professional wrestler. He's a locker room cancer. And he's someone who attracts a lot of attention from a certain type of fan base. And if you want that fan base, have fun with it. But I don't think it's worth it. But that's funny. There's actually a live streaming mode built within this game. Just gonna post once again. Is my voice coming through? Let me know in the chat. Alright, there we go. Alright, this looks good. Well, you know what we gotta do? We gotta go with my girl Cammy. For something a little lavender. So this does have a good, I've messed around with this a little bit. It's got a good representation. It's not 100% accurate to the game on let's say the PS3, but it's certainly not bad, So, you may or may not know, but today we filmed a brand new episode of The Noel Show. So, after you get done watching the stream, our guests today were Pokimane and President Joe Biden. Just as fun as it sounds. Our musical guest was the K-Funk Mob. So that was good. They're the super positive rap group from One Life to Live in 1990. Wee. It's interesting how mobile fighting games, they, find ways to compensate. Oh, crap, it's not going to be good. So, I downloaded Sonic 4 on the iPhone as well, and I think I was saying last night, it's just not good. This is good. This is a good 2D fighting game with 3D graphics. Yeah, but the physics of Sonic 4 are just so bad. It's just so slow and clunky. There's my super move.
Mission complete.
You win. Perfect.
Nice picture of Cammy there. You know, they were able to get the gist. They didn't do the whole animation like they do where she's like flipping around, but this is good.
The stage of battle is set.
Oh, look, it's Guile.
Who will come out on top?
Oh, gotta pay attention here. Diane just found out that Sam's wedding ring he bought from a scalper.
Here we go. KO.
Mission complete.
Let's pick up the pace.
Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted because Cheers is on in the background. One thing about these mobile streams is I can watch TV and not get a copyright issue. Because you can't see that I'm watching Sam and Diane argue on a curb right now. Oh, come on, no, stay away from me. Thud, thud. This is not good. I went to the well way too many times with that, and I'm gonna pay for it. Yeah.
Mission complete. It all comes down to this.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with this game. You know, for, you know, like the King of Fighters game, those are ports of the Neo Geo, and they play really, really well. But this is, you know, a handheld version of Street Fighter 4 for iPhone, and I think it plays really good, and the graphics are good too. I mean, like, reminds me, like I said, of Street Fighter Alpha 3 on the Game Boy Advance. You know, the character sprites are smaller. It's, you know, scaled back here and there, but it's a faithful preservation of the spirit of the game. So, yeah, I'm definitely I'm impressed, and I'm happy I got this. This is a fun handheld fighting game. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I've got the Atari Jaguar going through coaxial hookup because for some reason the SCART cable's not working on it. I was afraid it was the actual console, but it's just the SCART connection. I'm hoping it's the cable and not the actual port itself. There we go. Oh, we got 2 people watching. That's good. Wherever 2 people are gathered in my name, a headache will follow. That's the second Noel way, as opposed to the first Noel. First Noel. I mean, that's Jesus, so that's going to be perfect. I am far from that. But that's nothing to be proud of. Do. Knockout.
Mission complete.
You win.
This is the breath I want.
I'm not much for dancing, but I'll consider your offer of friendship. Well, that's nice. I am one for dancing. I believe in the last live stream I was doing the Rick Astley shuffle. Quality stuff.
Fist will fly at this location. Who will come out on top? Fight!
What is that, like Cheers? I find Carla very annoying. She's like kind of like Elaine on Seinfeld. Like, she's a core character, but she's like not likable. I mean, and Elaine got like less like. Elaine was just not likable. I mean, I'm trying to. Sure, I didn't like hate her guts or anything, but like there were times I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's like you're not. She was just like, I remember she's just always like mean to George and had an undeserving ego, you know. Jump, 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 jump. Haha, there we go.
Will the tide of battle turn?
So yeah, like they have these like new costumes on Street Fighter 6, right? And of course, like, you know, they put Cammy in like a parka, so like you can't see like her body at all or anything like that. And then like, so I said like, why does Cammy have so much clothes on? Like her whole character, she's supposed to be wearing like a high cut bathing suit, right? And people are like, oh, well, it's the winter season. It's like, dude, like Luke is running around with no shirt on and like I don't know if his chest is greased up or not, but like, I mean, it is what it is. It's like whatever, you know. But don't give me this like, oh, it's like winter time, you know, like I don't know, man. It's so stupid. Like, jump again, jump again, jump. Got him. All right. Hey, Leonti, can you hear me okay, man?
Mission complete.
You win!
You inspired me to walk a better path, Ryu. You can hear me okay? That's good.
Fight locale chosen.
I'll type in the chat here. You can hear me, right? Hear me right.
Are you ready? Fight!
I don't have my microphone headphones in because I'm charging the iPhone while I'm streaming. That's good. You can hear me. I'm just paranoid now because I did that one stream and like my voice didn't come through at all. So I was like, oh man. You have a fun and exciting Saturday.
KO!
Mission complete.
Let's pick up the pace.
Doo-doo-doo. No offense, but I'm not looking forward to going back to school on Monday. It's not you or your class. I like you and your class. It's just I'd much rather stay at home and relax with my family. I mean, as like everyone would, you know. My wife made really good white chili today. That's, oh god, I blocked that. I was afraid that went through. Well, Leonti, thanks for stopping by. And I've been streaming a lot lately, so. But I mean, now that I can just kind of do these mobile streams, it's easier for me to stream. I am thinking we're gonna go to the game room later on this stream. I do not want to stay up till 2 in the morning though. I can't. I mean, I love these live streams, but so my body is telling me to like stop staying up till 2 in the morning on these live streams and getting up early in the morning to go to church. Like I can't. I'm gonna crack. Like, I'm gonna like pass out or something, you know. So.
Destination confirmed.
Do. Ah, Sea Viper.
Who will come out on top?
You know, I didn't even realize. Like, you know, I just on a whim just typed in Street Fighter in the game store. This game is only like $2.99. Like, that's insane. I mean, I don't know how long this game has been out, but this is well worth the price. This is a solid fighting game that I got for $2.
Mission complete.
Let's pick up the pace.
Do. I wonder if the West Coast crew is going to show up. Sinister, my friend from Compton, who shows up quite a bit, he was posted on Facebook. He's like, CM Punk is not showing up at the Survivor Series tonight, and I will put money down on this. So, I just like to hear his thoughts on things if he shows up.
Your destiny will be determined.
Ooh, it's Oceana. We're going up against Vegas-sama, known in some circles as M. Bison. They should have given him the Alpha 3 level, since they were, you know, they're going for the more simplistic looking levels here. Do. Alright, almost got this guy. There we go.
Mission complete.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned knockout. Do. Oh man, I walked right into that. Do. Gonna kick you in the face. And super move, yes. See if we can get him. Ah, we blocked it. Lame. One more. Got him, alright. Was Deanna annoying in school? She's asking. No, Deanna was awesome. Deanna was easily one of my best students. So, yeah. And she definitely had a lot of interesting and passionate perspectives on history and current events. So she was always very valuable, I think, to the classroom. And she was always very respectful and nice. So, yeah, she's good people. You know, right on. Now, does she have your knowledge of Minecraft? No. You know, so that's one strike against her. But overall, she was fine. Actually, I'm not much of a Minecraft player, but Santino is, so, you know, there's that. What is this?
Fight locale chosen.
Is this Akuma? What the hell is this? This is new. This is not from the the console version. That's Akuma. It is Akuma. All right.
My fists bleed death. Welcome to your doom.
Why would she think she was annoying? Ooh-wee. Ah, come on. That's not good. No, 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 no. Ah, man.
Let's pick up the pace.
Do-do-do. Come on, please connect. God darn it. Do I get another shot at him?
Shameful.
You lose. Congratulations.
Ah, well, we had a good run.
Thank you for playing.
Alright. Good old achievements. Alright, let's check out another game here. Okay, what do we want to play? Let's check out some Lunar. Oh, wait, I don't want to... I want to start from my save here. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see. What do we do now? Wait a second. Did I? I'm just trying to figure out where the load point is. Like, 'cause I know I beat that dungeon last game here. Wandering around and seeing what's going on. Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me. I'm going to, yeah, I think I backtracked too much here. All right, I'm gonna restart this here. All right. All right, load from checkpoint. No, it's not the checkpoint, damn it. All right, come on. All right. All right, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to go back here. I hope I didn't lose all my progress from the last time I played. I mean, it's not like the end of the world. All we did was just go through this cave here. Have I seen the movie The Sound of Freedom? I have not. Is it about like the civil rights movement or something? Or is it about like leaving my social studies class as you squeal for joy in the hall? It truly is the sound of freedom. Alright, time to attack these bees. Do. Alright, another victory. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I don't know if, where it saved, if I was, before or after I met that dragon in the cave here. So let's just go back here in this dungeon and, check out what's going on. If the dragon talks to us like we've already beaten everything, then we know what to do. Worst case scenario, we'll just go back and level up a little bit. I want to say though that I probably level 8. That sounds like I've been leveling up at least a little bit through a dungeon, because I'm pretty sure you start this game at like level 1. So yeah, worst case scenario, we're just backtracking a little bit and leveling up. But I just want to be 100%. And again, this is a pretty grindy RPG, so the more you grind, the better. Now Now, like, this is nowhere nearly as grindy as the actual, a PlayStation version where Working Designs cranked up the difficulty. But you having the cruise control AI attacks, that's is definitely helpful to make the battles less tedious. Don't you always start the game at level 1 usually? But for Final Fantasy VII, I'm pretty sure you start at like level 7 with Cloud. Christian-based movie about Sound of Freedom. Yes. Oh yeah, I've heard it's really good. I remember that movie came out over the summer, and a lot of people were talking about how good it was, but the media didn't cover it because they, didn't like conservative politics, basically. So yeah, that was kind of I heard a lot of people saying it was really good. I know the guy who, I guess he played Jesus in that Mel Gibson Jesus movie. I think he did Caviezel. I know he directed it or whatever. Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, and honestly, I think that could be a movie that could actually build common ground between conservative Christians and feminists, because certainly feminists wouldn't want to have women be abused. And obviously this is an issue that is striking a chord with a lot of conservatives. So yeah, why don't we all just get on the same page and say, human trafficking is bad. We shouldn't do it, Now, human trafficking is completely different than hitting a kid with a chair in the back of a head and chaining him up in my ceiling in my classroom and feeding him a bucket of fish heads every 2 weeks. That is not wrong. In fact, that is something that really helps society overall, Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just laughing at this sitcom in the background. Dude, I mean, like, it's funny. I never watch new television. I watch Cheers. I watch Japanese anime. I watch, One Life to Live on YouTube. It doesn't sound, I mean, honestly, Leonti, like, I usually, the movies I watch movies for fun, so it's like, I've read a lot of, like, history books, so, like, if I want to, like, do, like, serious stuff, I'll, like, usually, like, read it in a history book. If I want, like, fun stuff, I'll watch a movie, That's just kind of like, I would much rather watch, like, Bloodsport and then read a book about genocide. Like, not that I like reading about genocide, but, like, I'd rather have it be, like, an academic thing that I can kind of get in depth with, rather than just, like, go and be, like, audio visually, like, depressed. But the audio visual is a good educational tool. I mean, honestly, that's why I show you guys so many videos, because it's an important way that people communicate. So it's like, I mean, all too well, like, I mean, a lot of, like, I mean, I have a minor in Soviet history, and the only reason I don't have a major is because I can't speak Russian. But so it's like, I read about a lot of crap that happened there, and it's tragic, but it's important to understand, right? But so it's like, I would, like, be more interested in, like, reading about depressing things and studying it and analyzing it. Whereas, like, my audio visual time is, I code more as my fun time, like, I don't know. My wife watches a lot of depressing stuff for relaxation. Like, you can't speak Russian either. Yeah. Well, you can speak Ukrainian. I mean, that's close, so, like, it was funny. So I almost did a research paper on Estonian advertising. And my advisor was like, "Hey, so how's your Estonian?" And I'm like, not as good as my Russian. My Russian is, like, basically non-existent. Like, I took one semester of it in college, so I can't even remember how to read Cyrillic or anything, like, I can kind of read it, but, like, I was to a point where it's like I could read Cyrillic phonetically, but I can't. I don't remember a lot anymore. But wait, Leonti, were you born? Were you born in Ukraine or were you born in America? I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want. But it's like you have an accent, so you're definitely hearing a lot of Ukrainian. So it's funny how some people keep their accents and some people don't, because my grandpa lived in Italy until he was 17. Oh, you're born in Ukraine. Okay. So my grandpa was born in Italy and lived there till he was 17. But he moved to America and he lost his accent. But then there's other people who, you know, they're here and they're here for like decades and decades and never lose their accent, which is like fine. It's not a bad thing. Okay, so I already beat this place. I don't know. It's interesting how just different people's minds and linguistic skills work in different ways. Can I get out of here? Here, fishy, fishy. Ooh. Here, fishy, fishy. Ooh. Ah, man. I gotta fight him. Well, if nothing else, I'm gonna be nice and leveled up here. Do, 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 do. Ooh, I learned a new song. Yeah, me getting lost in RPGs is a pretty regular occurrence. Remember one time I was playing Final Fantasy VII, and I literally walked up a hill that I wasn't supposed to. Like I didn't, like, it's funny when I told my friends this, like, so it's like the second disc of Final Fantasy VII, you, like, have to, like, snowboard down this ice hill, right? I actually found a way to climb back up the ice hill because I got lost, and then, like, I basically got lost in the game for, like, 90 minutes, and just did all this leveling up, so I was, like, way over-leveled. And my friend's like, how did you even, like, how did you get that lost? I didn't even know you could go back that far in the game. So, peekaboo, yes, that is my favorite style of boxing. It works well for smaller fighters with not a lot of reach. I don't have a lot of reach, so. Yeah, it's funny, like, I don't know if I talked about this in the last stream, but Android phones, you could get emulators for them pretty easily. But because iPhones are so kind of protected, so kind of like quality controlled, you can't, like, download any emulators for the phone, so... I think there are, like, websites you can go to load your ROMs onto through your iPhone, but I have a feeling that those websites are going to get, kind of bombarded with you know, spyware and weird crap like that, you know. I used to go to, you know, websites to watch Japanese TV, and it was just like, there was all kinds of like weird, crazy, sleazy pop-ups, and it was just like hyper invasive stuff. So, you know, we'll just, I mean, I don't really need ROMs on my phone because I have an emulation box for the TV in the game room, so. It's kind of disappointing, though, that Sega hasn't put Sonic Spinball up for download. You know, they put Sonic 1, 2 and CD, which are phenomenal. And then they even put 4 up, which is bad. And I don't know why they don't have Spinball up. Maybe they do, but I didn't see it. I mean, you'd figure like a pinball game would be good for phones. Alright, we're fighting these things. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Good. I thought Ramus got killed, but he didn't. Man, I really should not have come back to this cave. Because I really, really, really have no sense of direction. I mean, although I find this cave relaxing, you know. It's like, it's no skin off my nose to just come here and level up and listen to relaxing, like, JRPG music and see really good JRPG sprites. Boom. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty fun when we get the Pac-Man arcade cabinet in the game room. I'm going to have to order I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to order a new joystick piece for it, though, but I'm getting it at a really good price, and it'll be fun. We can just kind of set up the tripod in front of it, and a good time will be had by all. Man, why won't this thing not attack these blocks? Nah, screw it, I'm just leaving. So if monkeys came from Africa, I mean, yeah, I mean, everything technically comes from Africa. You know? Ew. Oh. My cousin adopted a monkey. It escaped from the circus. I was like 2 though, so I don't really remember it. I don't even think I was 2. I think I was 1. I remember hearing about it though. I mean, it was apparently like smart and chill. How'd they get to South America? I mean, I would assume, probably through the Spanish, because the Spanish traded with African kingdoms. I would assume they probably picked up some monkeys, and along with like the gold and stuff, and were like, you know, I don't know. Let's take this. It looks cool. It's funny that you're talking about this right now because they're literally on Cheers talking about monkeys right now. Frasier's talking about a lab monkey. You know, Italians have the highest concentration of Neanderthal DNA. That would explain why I have such a hard head. Like, literally, I have a pretty hard forehead. People have, like, broken their knuckles on my head. Not that you want to, you know, get hit in the head, but it's, you know, a good thing. Well, if nothing else, we're leveling up. It's funny, Diana's talking about how she has jury duty. I would actually like jury duty, unless it was like something like murder or something. I don't want to be like on a murder case because, you know, I'd be like feeling bad about, you know, being in control of like someone's like going to jail forever. Like, what if I got that shit wrong, you know? Like, although, I mean, I'm very much like, I mean, as both a Christian and a history teacher, you know, you are innocent until you are proven guilty. And I think that too often, although, you know, Leonti, you'll appreciate this, according to Napoleon, you were guilty until you were proven innocent. So I would disagree with that. But you're in America, you're innocent until you're proven guilty. And I think that's super important because even with that logic, people get in a mindset of guilty until proven innocent. And it's important to, like, I got into it, not an argument, but like kind of a discussion with my sister-in-law in the car, you know, because her whole thing is like, particularly if you're a guy, that if you're accused of doing something wrong, it should be assumed that you're guilty. And I told her, it's like, you can't have that logic because, I mean, you should take accusations seriously, but you can't just assume that someone's guilty because somebody accuses them. Like, that's nuts. And that's going to lead to, like, you know, not good things. I mean, we had the Salem witch trials. That was a whole fun situation. And by fun, I mean not. You know? Alright, let's find out where to go here. First of all, let's heal up. And... oh, look, it's a doggy. How'd the witch thing even start? Well, okay, let me try to find, I see if I can remember all this. So there were some teenage girls who, I want to say they were having seizures, or one of them was having seizures or something. This is another thing too, is like, when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail, right? So, I mean, like the colonies, the Massachusetts colony was puritanical, right? So it was very, very concerned. Its whole logic and everything was religion, which is not a bad thing. But when you think about God a lot of the time, sometimes, you know, you start to see the devil as the problem all the time. So, you know, people were having, you know, heaven and hell on their minds a lot. And so, you know, when people would get sick, or when, you know, you were constantly in a state of like high anxiety, you know, people would like reason that if something was wrong or they had a bad thought or something like that, it was because the devil was involved or they were possessed or something like that. And then certain girls started acting like they knew certain things that other people didn't know, and they were taken seriously. And then people started to get charged for things, and then stuff started to spiral out of control. And, you know, you got that happening. Now, I mean, it wasn't as bad as, like, you know, Stalin's terror or the reign of terror of Robespierre or anything like that, but you were in a situation where innocent people were getting tortured and killed out of paranoia and fear, because they were being accused of things, and because they were being accused, it was assumed that they were guilty, and that is a very dangerous mentality. There's a good movie about it called The Crucible, if you want to see a good historical movie. I might show it to you guys, actually, when we get to the colonies, although last year we didn't have time. Yeah, history's coming alive, huh? Come on, talk. I'm hitting the talk button. Why won't you talk? I don't really know what to do here. I'm at Rames's house here. How'd the Vietnam War start? Well, after World War II, the two big winners of World War II were the United States and the Soviet Union. So, you know, the countries that were developing countries kind of had to pick a side. And some of them thought that the Soviet path was better, and some of them thought that the American path was better. And so you would get places that would be, you know, having basically setups for civil wars, because chunks of the countries would be communist and chunks of the countries would not. And then the Soviets would back the communists and the Americans would back the anti-communists. And the thing, too, is that when imperialism would come into play, you know, one side or the other would kind of take the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of point of view. So if you were in a situation where your country was being colonized by like France or some ally of the United States, there was a tendency to view the Soviets as better. Or if you were in a situation, you know, where you were colonized by the Soviets, you tended to see the other people as better. Well, in the situation of Vietnam, the communists in that country, in North Vietnam, in the northern part of Vietnam, were gaining not popularity all over the country, but enough popularity in one war the Soviets and the Americans swapped side. Yeah. So, like, yeah, Afghanistan was kind of the Soviets' Vietnam. So what ended up happening was the United States ended up backing South Vietnam, which was, like, anti-communist, because they were afraid that the North Vietnamese communists were going to take over the whole country. And there was this fear, they called it the domino theory, that if Vietnam turned communist, because China had already turned communist and all of Asia was going to turn communist. And they were viewing, so the United States was like viewing things through like that point of view and not really paying attention to what was going on in these countries and why they were making the political decisions that they were making. So the United States basically got involved in a civil war. And, you know, a country like Vietnam is not a good place to get involved in a war, especially if you don't know the terrain. And the Soviets learned this lesson in Afghanistan, because if you're in a place with a lot of jungle or a lot of mountains, people can hide and use guerrilla warfare. So the same way that, you know, the Afghans chewed up the Soviets and then chewed up the Americans in the U.S. war in Afghanistan, The Vietnamese communists were hiding in the jungles and, you know, sniping and, you know, doing a lot of damage to American soldiers. And eventually, like, it just got to a situation where, I mean, there were definitely people in South Vietnam who were, yeah, that is true. You guys, it's different countries have different layouts that lend themselves to different types of battle strategies, because where you live affects how you live, right? So what ended up happening was the Americans decided to get involved to try to force Vietnam to have a political outcome that would work for the United States. And enough Vietnamese were either on the side of the communists, or the communists had they were just in a stronger position, and Vietnam just ended up turning communist. But the north and south of the country. But here's the ironic thing, is that Vietnam kind of ended up following the Chinese path of communism, which is to basically have a one-party communist government that then adopts capitalist economic methods. So, like, we do massive amounts of business with Vietnam now. So Vietnam ended up basically being kind of an ally, even though we fought this, like, brutal, horrible war. And it was kind of like, what the hell was even the point? You know, it's like Vietnam ended up being communist, and then they also ended up being our economic partner, you know. So, I mean, it's not like those people who died for nothing, because people on all sides, they fought for their ideals. But it's like, dude, this is why it's like, in my opinion, like, if you can find peace, find it, you know, because, you know, once you're dead, you know. And people fight for high ideals, but governments are usually not idealistic. They usually act in terms of self-interest. In a game, I attacked Switzerland and because they had so much mountains, I lost. Yeah, that's the truth, man. You know, and you're gonna learn about too. In the United States, I'm gonna save here. We'll just chalk this up to leveling up. In the United States, the Indians were able to do well a lot of the time. Not all the time, because they didn't have enough weapons, but if they were in like a foresty area, they would be able to do a lot of guerrilla warfare. And in fact, that's how George Washington learned how to fight the British, because the British would all just kind of line up like a chessboard. And one time, George Washington, when he was with the British, he decided to try to attack a French fort. And the French had allied with the natives, and the natives fought in the forest, and the French would fight like the natives sometimes. And Washington and his men just got brutalized. Like, Washington escaped, but he was like, he learned a lesson that day. It's like, you know, if you're in an area where your enemy can hide, don't line up so you can get hit. You know, it's the same principle in boxing too. Like, don't just stand in the middle. I mean, if you're going to be in the middle, use the opportunity to be in the middle to get to the side. Because if you can get to the side, then you can't see, your enemy can't see what's in front of them, and you can hit, you know? I watched a movie of the Revolutionary War, and it showed that he wanted to attack a French fort as a British soldier. His men were killed and some were scalped. Yep. Actually, you might have seen one of the videos that I'm showing. So, I can't remember the exact name of the battle, but it was a battle in the French and Indian War. It was an early one. And the British were trying to capture a French fort, and they brought massive artillery into the forest. And that was not wise, man. Like, I mean, they had like cannons and stuff, but good luck aiming those cannons if like the Indians are hiding in the trees, man. Like, you don't even know where you're getting shot from. So yeah. So right on. One guy had his leg cut off because of an infection. It was traumatizing. Yeah, dude, honestly, like, a lot of the times in war, like, you know, in the movies, particularly the older movies, war tends to be shown as kind of glorious. But a lot of the time people die, they die of infection. Infection from amputation, infection from exposure to germs. They don't usually die very glorious deaths. They die, from getting limbs hacked off, and it's bad, man. Like, that's what happened a lot in the American Civil War. A lot of people would, it's like, not good. a lot of limbs getting sawed off and stuff. I mean, on the topic of war, we might as well just play Metal Gear Solid at this point. Russian Revolution was shown as glorious, but yeah, no, for sure, but it was not like that. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, every revolution, every war, there's it's a very old and obvious saying that history is written by the winner, And so the side that wins is going to make their side look good and the other side look bad. That doesn't mean that there isn't objective good and bad in history, but it just means that the good side of the winner will be focused on, and the bad side of the winner will be minimized. The bad side of the loser will be focused on, and the good side of the loser will be ignored and all that stuff. All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you enjoyed the history lesson. At least as best as I could describe it. I don't know. I don't know if it was of clear or of much use to you, but right on. So, all right. So, get some Z's. Good night. Tell the family, I said hey. And take care. See you Monday, or if you don't want to go to school on Monday, I don't care. I mean, don't drop out of school, but if you're sick, don't be a hero, so right on. All right, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of Metal Gear, and I'm going to... Here I am. I'm going to play a little bit of Metal Gear, and then I'm going to, I don't know, probably retire for the evening. So, yeah. So, Cheers is on. Got that on. We're in the living room right now. So, it's weird. Like, I can, I just have to kind of switch the screen for Prism to kind of kick it to the camera, because if I try to use another camera, it won't work. But the Prism camera does work if I just kind of swipe out of the app and reopen it. So we can still do game room streams and the screen sharing streams. So that's cool. But I do have to look at my laptop for the chat. So. All right, we got Kenny Omega here. Hello, Kenny. Right on. After you watch the stream, once again, I encourage all of you to check out an exciting episode of the Noel Show. Good times. All right, and Supersonic. Right on. Okay. Let's turn on our good friend the Xbox. I should grab my glasses too. So I'm thinking probably do a little bit of Metal Gear, and then we'll probably go to bed. I do not want to stay up until 2 a.m. I can't do it. All right. Let's grab our tripod here. And we'll set up our camera like so. Here's the Christmas tree. It's looking nice and cozy and pretty. I got to get a topper for it. Maybe tomorrow I'll run to GameStop and see if they have any Legend of Zelda toppers. All right. Okay. Turn on it. Where's my remote? Alright. Remote control, where are you? Dude, where's my remote? It was around here. Ah, here it is. Okay. Okay. Dun 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 dun. All right, Luther. I have no idea what the hell that is, but okay, there's that. And just straightening out our camera like so. That seems good. Paw Patrol. Okay. Turn the volume up a little bit. Come on. All right, there we go. Santino and I were playing Tekken 7. Not Tekken 7, Tekken 6. All right, that'll work. Oh, no, I gotta put Phantom Pain in. Sorry. Bear with me, people. Alright, where is Phantom Pain? It's probably right here. Phantom Pain. It's not here. Damn it. Where is it? Oh, good. It's in the Tekken 6 box, so all is well. Okay. Tekken 6 is a good game. I mean, we might be able to play some of it, but I want to get some, at least a mission done in Phantom Pain and maybe like something else, and then I'm like done for the night. Okay, just gonna put my laptop a little closer here so I can see the chat. Hi, Kirby. Move me a little closer there. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is weird. I'm not used to doing this type of live stream with the garden, like the kind of the Noel and Sonic on the side. So what we're doing is we're doing the screen capture, but we're using the Prism camera. So you actually get to see like the options that Prism has there. You know, you see like the VTuber, like that Noel I actually made with the VTuber option. You can actually have like animated people and stuff like that, but none of them look like me. So, you know, what's the point of having an avatar that doesn't look like you, you know? I still don't understand why they constantly start me off in online mode on this. But it is what it is. No, I don't want to join the Xbox plan or whatever the hell this is. No, I don't want a plan that's right for me. Stop. Just let me play Phantom Pain. There it is. You have to, like, hold it down. Which is why I was confused. Do. Man, Ground Zeroes was good. It was easy. It was to the point. I didn't have to ride 5 hours on a horse. And by 5 hours, I mean 5 minutes, but still. Ah, there's our friend. Should we put Sonic on here? Put our little Sonic avatar on. Alright, come on. Sonic, where are you? There you are. Oh, do. Alright, that works. Although now Sonic is, like, stuck behind the little option there. Whoa, come on, go away. Can I make that go away? Yeah, I can. All right, good deal. I can swipe out of that. Nice. I'm learning things now. Okay, good times.
You need to retrieve a new U.S. military weapon known as the Honeybee. It should be hidden somewhere in Smossy Fort. There's a photo of the Honeybee on your iDroid.
Okay, Honeybee. Not to be confused with the strip club in Final Fantasy VII, where Tifa has to go undercover. Is that the Honeybee? Yeah, it's this here. Yeah, this is definitely cool. Learning all the different stuff that Prism can do. I can do screen capture. I can even do like filming with my camera, you know, in my game room using the screen capture option. Good stuff. I should just do a video on YouTube singing the praises of Prism because it's a good app. Man, I was complaining about riding on a horse. I really wish I had that horse. Getting my steps in tonight here. I mean, this open world is impressive, but, you know, I don't know. I kind of miss the very tight, story-driven Metal Gear. But this is different and cool in its own way. Oh, what? Where? Where? Oh, it's up there. Always get to the high ground. I really wish I had the radar from the old games. It only made things much easier.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
It's funny, I was talking to Leonti about the importance of mountains for hiding, and yet here we are. Me hiding in the mountains. Alright, it's a very soothing walk through the shrubs here. Alright, well, we're getting closer. That's good. This reminds me of like that Game Boy commercial with the Stand By Me kids with the theme song I can't find. Searching for good times. How can I forget you? What can I do when I'm without you? Searching for good times. Something, something, something.
A Soviet relay base. Think there's something in there that could lead us to the honeybee?
Probably. This game really is very impressive. Like, visually, I mean, it's just... I mean, everything about it. I mean, he's dead, so... Anything around here? I doubt there's anything interesting here, but what the hell? Let's check it out. Well, he's dead. All right. Nothing. Oh, he's got to be dead too. What? He's still alive? Where's it coming from? Oh, man. Oh, I'm so screwed here. Ah, darn it.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
I mean, I will be okay.
You need to retrieve a new U.S. military weapon known as the Honeybee. It should be hidden somewhere in Smossy Fort. There's a photo of the Honeybee on your iDroid.
I mean, I guess I don't even really need to go through that fort, so.
A Soviet relay base. Think there's something in there that could lead us to the honeybee?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to bypass that whole place. What's the point in being outnumbered? Oh, I don't know if I can. I think I have to go through it. We have to be very quiet. uh, Sorry, dude. Okay, this is a pretty good spot to be in here.
If you have to shoot, be careful.
Damn it. Where's it coming from? Oh, there it is. Well, I'll live and learn at least.
Snake, talk to me. Snake! Snake!
Yeah, she's the chicken hat.
Activation stealth assist.
You need to retrieve a new U.S. military weapon known as the honeybee. It should be hidden somewhere in Smussy Fort. There's a photo of the honeybee on your iDroid. Golden Crescent. It's a type of medicinal plant. We can use that to make tranquilizer rounds more potent.
Good to know.
The Soviet relay base. Think there's something in there that could lead us to the Honeybee.
I gotta get through here to there. Okay, well, he's dead, so. Alright. We are getting warmer. Is there any way I can get up here? Nothing like hiding in the shrubs. Takes me back to prom night. No, I'm just kidding. I went to prom with my grandpa. It was awesome. I mean, it's kind of a long story, so.
So your suppressor is worn out. That gun won't be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
Gotta try to turn in the right direction here. Sorry, buddy.
Deactivation stealth assist.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta go, man. Shoot him. Ooh, a truck. Can I get in this thing here? Yeah. Oh, man. Ah, darn it. Ugh. Yes, give me the little chicken hat. I want this as easy as possible. Actually, you know what? I'm taking a break. We're doing one fighting game and then we're stopping. Yeah, it's just some Darkstalkers. Or you know what? We'll do a quick round of Darkstalkers, and then I want to play some Jaguar. It's been a minute since we played Jaguar on the stream. Good old Akuma and a dirty beret. All right, Morgan. Soul Feast. That worked. Do. Something about lasting 60 seconds, I'm assuming. There we go. Queen Bee. There we go. Ah, the concrete cave. That was the original name for Kinney's Drugs. That's not true. But it could be. I wonder how Survivor Series turned out. I mean, I don't care if CM Punk came back. I hope he didn't. Just because I don't want to see someone get rewarded for that kind of horrible behavior. But at the same time, I also just don't freaking care. Because, like, I'm not one of those people that it's like, oh, well, if we can't have him, nobody can. It's like, dude, CM Punk is not worth having on your roster, dude. There we go. Man, Capcom's music in this, like, their soundtracks were so amazing. Ah, he got me. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I just trying to figure out how to knock this guy out and hope that like weird mouth train in the background doesn't eat me. Forgot that John Talbane's Japanese name was Gallon. That worked out. I always find the fat baby in the background to be adorable. That worked out. Ah, man. You can really see the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure influence on this game. Especially if you, like, you know, played the Capcom JoJo game. It's very similar to this in its look and in the way that the characters pose and whatnot. There we go. Oh, look, it's Lilith. There we go. I cannot get over how good this music is. Alright, we got her. Yeah, smooth sounds. I'm thinking we're gonna power on the old Atari Jaguar right now. And then probably wrap it up. Okay. Well, that was fun. Okay. Jaguar time. So why don't we... We'll scoot this a little bit here. Sorry. Because of the way we're streaming, it's weird. I don't look at my phone screen to see the comments. I look at the laptop to see the comments here. Okay. So, like I said, we have the Jaguar on the Apple monitor now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just swap the back plug. Actually, no. I think the Jaguar's got its own plug. Yeah, it does. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to plug it in here. And we're going to play some Ultra Vortek. Jaguar is going through RF, so we're going to get a nice retro picture here. Come on. That's not good. Why is my Jaguar not turning on? Whoa. There we go. Alright. Hold on, guys. I'll get to the bottom of this. Alright, forget that. Maybe the plug's not good. If I didn't mess up my Jaguar by putting the wrong plug in it, I thought for sure that was the right plug. There we go. Okay, well, we're powered on. Now let's get to the right channel here. There we go. Good old Ultra Vortek. You know, someone who, like, has SCART cables and stuff, I gotta say, there is a certain charm to an RF switch. Especially when you're playing it next to this telephone here. It's a quality phone. And it works, too. So, right next to Starship's no protection. It's quality tape. By the way, if you have not seen the Atari Jaguar infomercial, you should watch it because it's phenomenal. I gotta tell you, the Amdec Color 1, like, the way that the Jaguar looks on RF on this TV is not bad at all. There we go. There we go. Oh, good old Battle 2. I don't know if we're going to beat this whole game. I kind of want to probably wrap this up by 12:30. Well, that male underwear model for the Sears catalog is laying unconscious on the floor. No, I'm going to be laying unconscious on the floor. Yeah, that was bad, man. I mean, that was really bad. Come on, no, get away. Man, darn it. One or two more fights, and then we'll wrap up our live stream here. Make sure you all tell me what you think of the new episode of the Noel Show in the comments. Santino and I had a fun time filming it. Yeah, Volcana is victorious. Actually, that sounds like the name of a bad Disney sitcom, but it is what it is. This guy's no match for me and my 17-button controller. Can knock his ass out and call Miss Cleo. There we go. Hey, what's going on in 1070? Just playing some, Ultra Vortek. We were playing, Lunar on the phone, and we actually played the mobile version of Street Fighter 4 and beat it with Cammy. Then we, decided to do some, Phantom Pain. And then played some Darkstalkers, and now we're playing some of this, and after this I'm gonna probably go to bed because I don't want to stay up till 2. How's your day in 1070? Hopefully all was well. You're watching Card Captor Sakura and playing Double Dragon. Nice, man. You always have, like... You get it, man, you know? You do the kind of stuff I would do. Like, I was watching Cheers and playing Lunar. It's like, what are you doing? I'm watching Charles in Charge and playing Mortal Kombat. It's like, you, my friend, are a scholar and a gentleman. Japanese or English Card Captor Sakura? There we go. Japanese dub. That's the way to do it, man. I don't know if I ever showed you this or not, but I actually have a Cardcaptor Sakura manga from Japan that's in English. It's like to help people learn English. So the manga is like translated into English, but then in the margins it's got the words in Japanese. Nintendo 70, you want anything cool for Christmas? Not that I can get it for you, I'm just making conversation. Sanford and Son in Final Fight, that is a phenomenal combination. That is surf and turf right there. What are you doing? Watching news radio and playing Chrono Trigger. I think I'm getting an Octopath Traveler too. Interesting. I'm just not into VR, man. If you are, that's awesome, dude. I just, I did it once and it was like cool, but it just made me a little disoriented. I want to look at a nice monitor. That's what I want to look at, man. I want to do things as the 80s and 90s intended. All right. Okay, hopefully we can beat him this round, and then I think we'll wrap things up here. It's really a shame that they never made any actual Mortal Kombats on the Jaguar, because I believe there was Mortal Kombat 3, I think, was in development for this thing, which, you know, judging on how good their Doom port was, they could have been really good, you know, so... I just think the Jaguar just was... You know, they didn't support it long enough for it to really get going, you know. It was like it was found to be unprofitable, and then they kind of just pulled the plug. All right, I gotta stop. I gotta go to bed here. All right, it's been fun, Jaguar. Okay. All right. Whoa. Oh, look, it's Biggie and Puff Daddy. I don't know. Let's go to the kitchen. Maybe I'll like grab a bye-bye snack. Whoa. Yeah, I gotta take my laptop with me now so I can see the chat. Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct were the top. Yeah, Killer Instinct on the Jaguar would have been good. Jaguar like could do good 3D graphics, but it was it was kind of reminded me of the Saturn in the sense that it had good 3D capabilities if you knew how to use it, but if you didn't know how to use it, the real benefit of it was 2D. So, but like yeah, a game like pre-rendered game like Killer Instinct would have been that would have been a good game on the Jaguar. I mean, Ultra Vortek is an underrated game. That game plays well. I mean, it doesn't play as smoothly as Mortal Kombat, but it looks good and it plays well. And everyone's like, "Oh, well, it's digitized graphics. It's a Mortal Kombat knockoff." It's like, dude, so what? Like, Mortal Kombat did not define digitized graphics. It made them famous, but like any like platformer that's like 3D. Like, I don't hear a lot of people saying like, "Oh, it's a Super Mario 64 knockoff." I mean, it very well could be, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. Like, it's an aesthetic choice and one that I think is underutilized. I think after Mortal Kombat 4, Midway should have gone back to 2D Mortal Kombat. I think they should have done one in 3D just to say that they could do it, and then go back to the sprites or mix it up a little bit. So, cheers. I know the chat usually likes to have what I'm having. Num 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 num. So, I was streaming a lot over break, so I understand that a lot of people are just thinking like, you know what? I'll catch this stream later. Then 1070, when Orton come back for Survivor Series, did anything interesting happen? I didn't watch. I watched AEW, and then I started watching Cheers and streaming, so. I just, I mean, I like WWE, but I'm just not that interested in it. I enjoy watching AEW. So. These Chips Ahoy cookies are good. If you watch the new episode of the Noel Show, you'll find out that they're very, very similar to the Pokimane cookies, and hilarity ensues when I eat them. All right. We'll do one more cookie and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, back in the cupboard you go. Well, friends, it's been fun. We did a little chatting. We did a little gameplay. And this is actually, I'm happy I did this. So this is the first stream I did where I figured out, part of it I could do the screen share, and then part of it I could do the cam in the game room, and we could really have the best of both worlds. So that's good, and I want to be able to stream more like this again. So good times. Well, I should probably catch some Z's. Thank you to everyone who watched. Yeah, Primal Rage. That's a good one. That was a good game. Yeah, there's a lot of titles like Shut Up and Jam. I've got the unfinished version of it. It was like almost done, and it was a good NBA Jam clone, and that would have been a good game for the Jaguar. Jaguar had a lot of potential and it had some solid titles. It just didn't have a lot of games, but you could definitely find really enjoyable gameplay experiences on the Atari Jaguar. So I think it would be awesome if Atari did a Jaguar Mini and called it the Jaguar Mini, and then just put not only Jaguar games but like older Atari games from like the 26, and 7200 on it too. So Adam Karoliak, he discussed that in a video, and I think it's a really good idea. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna catch some Z's. Thank you for stopping by, and until next time, guys. My name is Noel. You take care, and I will see you in the very near future for more live streaming fun and YouTube action on the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. Take care, night. Stay tuned for more, and bye for now.